Good morning to all. This is your chemistry class and here is your chapter number 4, and today we are going to study water pollution and causes of water pollution. So let's start with water pollution. The presence of unwanted or harmful materials in water is called water pollution. The harmful material that is present in water, that is unwanted, that is called the water pollution because it pollutes the water. So how does water get polluted? Now we will see how the water get polluted. Nature has its own ways of purification. Means nature automatically purify water. Okay. So dust, humus. What is humus? The organic components of the soil that is formed by the decomposition of leaves or other plant material by the soil microorganism. That is called humus. That is formed by the soil microorganism when there is a decomposition of leaves and other plant material. Then human and animal excreta are carried into the river and lakes when rainwater flows into them. Okay, these waste carried into the rivers and lakes by rainwater that flows, these type of waste with them into the rivers and lakes. Then the bacteria present in water purifies the water automatically. The bacteria that is present in the water that purifies the water automatically. But when the quantity of the pollutants exceeds the limit, but when the limit of these pollutants exceeded, it is beyond nature power to purify its water. Means there is not in control of nature that it purifies the water automatically. Means water is not purified automatically then when the pollutant exceeds the limit. Okay, what type of pollutant? Dust, humus, human and animal excretion. So that is why what is happening now? What is happening now is water pollution. So you can observe the river Ganga, which was once considered a holy river, is now overloaded with pollutants because human throw the waste materials in these rivers. So the Ganga river is polluted, that is a holy river. And the same in the case with the river Yamuna. Yamuna is also a river that is now polluted. Okay, and all the major rivers, these are polluted by the water pollutants. Now we will see what are the causes of water pollution. There are many causes for the present state of our water bodies. Let's see. First one is urban population. Okay, every inch of land available in cities and suburbs is used for building housing complexes. Means the land is used for the housing complexes. So for these housing complexes there is a need of water. So this increases the demand of potable water. Okay, potable water is that is fit for our drinking. That type of water is called a potable water. That is a pure water. The biological and other waste generated by this huge population possess the problem of waste disposal. So population is also increased, so that's why the waste disposal also increases. Most waste ends up in the lakes, rivers, garbage heaps. Okay, so these waste end up in the rivers and lakes and garbages heaps. Then rainwater carries these garbage heaps into water bodies. You know that the rainwater collect these garbage heaps impurities with them into the water bodies. So also affected the water bodies. So next one is industries. Industries generate both biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable means that is decomposed easily, means that avoids the pollution, and non-biodegradable means that is not decomposed easily and that causes the water pollution. This is the cause of water pollution, these non-biodegradable waste. Okay, like polythene, okay, plastic material. So some industries are not follow the norms of waste treatment, okay. So these industries put the poisonous substances into the water bodies so that the water bodies get polluted, okay. For example, the tanning of leather requires many toxic chemicals. So in the tanning of leather there are many toxic means that are harmful, and these are the toxic chemicals. So when these industries after use throwing these into the water bodies, then the water get polluted, okay. So the next one is faulty drainage system. What is faulty drainage system? Faulty means that is wrong, means wrong drainage system. A well-planned drainage system is lacking for such a densely populated country is ours. So added to this is utter negligence in its maintenance. People to add their own share of pollutants to the drains, means the system is not well, means the drainage system is not well. We throw all the pollutants in the water bodies, so the water get polluted. So next one is pilgrimage center. What do you mean by pilgrimage centers? The spiritual centers like gurdwaras, temples. You know that many people reach gurdwaras and these temples from all over the country. So these are the worst affected by the commoners. Okay. So these commoners or visitors throw the unwanted things into the river and pollute them, okay. So if there are the lots of population is there, then they throw all the unwanted things into these water bodies and pollute them, okay. So that's why the river Ganga is the worst affected among all the rivers in India, because most of the garbage thrown into this river by the million of people. So the next one is other causes. Other causes, first one is eutrophication. What is eutrophication? The farmers use an excess of fertilizers to increase the crop productivity. Farmers uses lots of fertilizers because they want to increase their crop productivity. So these fertilizers mixed with the soil, that is the topsoil, okay. When the rain comes, then the rain washes off the topsoil which having the excess fertilizers. So these fertilizers also carried by the soil to the water bodies. So this is the result in the overgrowth of algae and other water plants like water hyacinth, okay. So this is called the eutrophication. As a result, the aquatic animals do not get enough oxygen to breathe, because when these plants over the water covers the water, then there is a decrease in the amount of oxygen that is provided to the aquatic life, okay. So that's why the aquatic life becomes dry. So the next one is nuclear power station. Waste water from the thermal power plants. The water that is waste that is used in the nuclear power plants, that is mixed with the rivers and seas. Also the nuclear waste from the nuclear power plants, these are also disposed of in the oceans. So they produce harmful radiation. These nuclear power waste produces harmful radiations which kill the aquatic life also and humans, and also affect the humans and animals. So next one is oil spills. Sometime oil leaks from the ships, oil tankers and motor boats. So these after leaking they will float on the water. So this causes the aquatic animals, because there is a decrease in the amount of oxygen that is provided to the aquatic animals for their breathing. So the leak may also contaminate the seafood we consume. So this oil spills also contaminate the seafood that we have to consume. So these are the causes of the water pollution.